so that you don't become confused. If you are looking for, if you need a personal reading, and if I resonate with you and you like me, 971-354-9 HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. You could also book through my Etsy shop. I have a 10-minute for 20, a 20-minute for 30, and a 30-minute for 40. And then just keep in mind, I try and keep my readings as affordable as I can, so that some of them do get booked or something little, an emergency reading option. Sorry, I was going to call you Pisces. Are we starting with Pisces? Yeah, I guess we're starting with Pisces. Because I just kept getting the energy of Pisces. All right. Or if you're interested in oils or crystals or stuff like that, feel free to send me a message for that too. I have most of that like up on Etsy, but I haven't really updated my Etsy shop in a while. I need to add more stuff. I haven't had the time. All right, messages for Pisces, Sun, rising, Venus. Oh, okay. Pisces, you might be going through a bit of a tower moment. There's something that you're trying to hold on to. The universe is trying to put you on a new path, but you're refusing this new path. You're actually telling the universe no. And it feels like because you don't want things to change, you want things to stay the same. You've been comfortable a little bit, the Ten of Swords, but you've been comfortable in your pain. You haven't been comfortable. Because of course, when you feel pain for a while and you just ignore it, eventually you'll learn to live with it. But you're not meant to. That's not the way you're meant to live your life. That's not natural. That's learned behavior. And everything that's learned needs to be unlearned for you to feel who you really are. And it feels like that's what the force is trying to do right now. They're trying to help you with that, but there's a little bit of resistance. Like, I don't want to. Whatever changes happen very, very quickly, and it's happening fast. Like, it's happening quickly, and it's happening like big. Like, it's pretty intense. I don't know. I said the same thing twice. I don't know. I do that sometimes. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. That's too many. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This situation has been keeping you blocked. Whatever this has been, it's been blocking you from being able to move forward. What is it blocking them from? Ten of Pentacles, your money, your security, your stability, who you are, like your safety, your root chakra, being aligned. Whatever this is, what are they not letting go of? Can we get something a little more specific? It could be two feminines, a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Swords, or it could be one person all in one. Whoever this person is, I feel like it could be two. For most of you, it could be two. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups. You think about this Queen of Swords a lot. Remember, gender is not specific. So if you're a man and you're whatever you like it's just a Queen of Swords is someone that's very realistic, very honest, a little too honest, could be a little harsh sometimes. Just very straightforward, unbiased. She doesn't let her emotions take a lot of control. And then there's this other person that's the complete opposite, the Queen of Cups. Very emotional, super lovey, very curious and generous, and very caring, very loving, very stable, very funny, like sweet, but like also very almost like innocent. This Queen of Swords is not innocent. This is Queen of Cups. But this situation with the Queen of Swords needs to end. The world. Maybe it already has ended and you haven't been able to let it go. Again, this could be a man. It doesn't have to be like a woman. Tell me about the world. The Knight of Pentacles. This situation slows down too much. Like, it doesn't really go anywhere. With this Queen of Swords, the relationship doesn't take off. It doesn't go anywhere. You're not really satisfied with it. This person, they keep you really confused. I also think that, like, they don't know what they want in their life, so it stops you from knowing what you want in yours. Yeah, this person like struggles a lot with the feelings of lack, and I think you're experiencing that with them. All right, tell me about this Queen of Cups. Oh my God, Abby, this is not a long reading. What the fuck are you doing? Cut it down. Hurry up. All right, tell me about the Queen of Cups. This is why I don't do these. The King of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. So this Queen of Cups is someone on the side. I don't think you're actually like fully connected with this Queen of Cups. This could be who the universe is trying to move you towards, if I'm being honest, Pisces. Or maybe the universe isn't trying to move you out of anything, but this is who you're going to be moving in like towards with this Queen of Cups. Because I feel like right now you guys are in separation. You're going, and there's a lot of thinking that's going on about this Queen of Cups and what's going on with her and how you want this Queen of Cups connected to you in the future. But there is a stronger connection with this Queen of Swords. So there's a lot of history here with this Queen of Swords, but this Queen of Cups is entering the picture. The Queen of Cups could also be you. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. There could be like communication with someone. Could be a Leo or a Virgo, the Magician. I feel like the universe is trying to manifest what you actually desire. But because you have chosen that, you have said, okay, this is what I want. I don't want someone that confuses me. I don't want someone that uses me or plays me or any of that. Yeah, you made up your mind. But I feel like this situation with the Queen of Swords isn't fully over yet. That's why this connection with the Queen of Cups can't yet start. But you're somehow, Pisces, you are trying to tell the universe that you need to stay where you are. It might be hurting the Queen of Swords. Like maybe you don't want to hurt the Queen of Swords. And you know, my masculines, you know you have to leave. Like you know you have to walk away and you don't want to hurt them. But I could tell it's hard. Tell me about this Tower. Some of you also give yourself like a 30-minute heads up in the morning. There's going to be a lot of like traffic, or you're going to be late to a lot of things this week. Try not to let that happen. Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. The universe is saying, like, choose carefully, Pisces, because the feeling that I'm getting is here with the Tower card and clarified by the Nine of Swords with the Page of Cups, Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. You might have a victory, but it feels like a short one because of the way that it's being handled. Like, you're going to have some type of victory, like, because of the way that it's kind of like short-term gratification. It's like, I don't know, taking something that makes you lose weight very quickly, but also makes you gain double the weight just as like super fast, like easy money or easy something. Whatever this is, it's easy, and you're getting it because you're like it feels like there's some type of cheating to be able to get this, or some type of lying, or some type of deception, or some type of energy that's like that. And it feels like that's what it's moving into. So I want you to be careful, because if you want to win this long term, then it can't come that way. It can't be that way at all. It needs to be with pure intention. If you want a relationship to be successful, then you have to start it off in a successful way. Like, it has to just keep moving in that direction. You can't start something off very toxic, or like in cheating, or in third parties or things like that, and expect a good relationship. It didn't start off that way. Usually the way it starts is always how it ends. We all know that. Like, that's the cycle closing back up. And it has to happen that way so that we can know exactly why it's happening. Because it happens, and know what cycles we needed to close. We can know exactly what the problem was. What's happening here? If you don't fix it, the universe is going to show you it happened exactly the way it started, and you're going to know exactly where it went wrong. So be careful, Pisces. All right. I just feel like there's a lot of love and care for this Queen of Cups here. So there's this desire of really jumping towards it. All right, messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit, we are not doing 10-minute readings. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what I'm not going to tell. Oh, I don't know who I thought I was there for a second. Taurus, some of you might be doing that. Like, you might be telling spirit what you're not. Cause it's not like me. I'm a big time pussy when it comes to spirit. I listen. The moment they say, hey, do this, I might do it, like, irritated, but I do it. But some of you might be verbally telling the universe, like, hey, I don't know if I want that. I don't like this. I don't. Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Huh. And the Four of Wands. Wow. We're doing Aries, right? Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. It fell. So the Empress fell right on top of the Ace of Swords. Like, it literally slid it away in there, like finessed his way in. That was pretty cool. All right, anyway, Ace of Swords with the Empress, Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, Seven of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Taurus, you could be stuck in between two different people. There could be one situation, maybe, like, I don't know if you were already married to it, or if you considered yourself or this person to be someone you're going to marry or be with or something like that. But there's, I don't know if you're feeling like someone else is trying to break in and disrupt your family or disrupt your something like that. Like, it almost feels like, I don't know, you feel like someone is trying to come in and, like, slid their way in. Whoever this is, you see them as a snake. You don't trust this person at all. And I it doesn't feel like it's your partner. It feels like you feel like you think someone is trying to come in and split the two of you up by confusing shit, like getting into your partner's head or saying stupid shit to your partner, or like, but they're just trying to either get to your partner to, like, misery loves company, I just heard. So it feels like you don't trust whoever this Queen of Wands is. It could be a new friend of your partner's. Like, if your partner has a new friend at work, you can tell that their intentions are not pure. And I mean, woman's intuition. Whoever I'm, I think it's just woman's intuition, but that's the energy that I'm getting. You know, when you know, you know. And that's what that is. That's what woman's intuition is. When I know, I know. And it feels like this person, it's like, you know what they are trying to do, but your partner doesn't see what they're trying to do. And it's so fucking frustrating. Like, it's frustrating because your partner doesn't see that this person is not just trying to be friends, that they're not just trying to whatever. It's weird. Who the fuck is, I hate bitches like that. Like, really? You can't go get your, like, there's 8 billion people in the fucking world and you want to come get, I mean, but in my opinion, if somebody can take somebody from me, like, please, llévatelo. I don't, like, you don't want it. You don't want it at all anyway. Like, for what? Like, gotta let them be with them. Let them be together. Because if they want each other, then that means that you're, like, what the fuck were you doing with me then? Because obviously that was, like, you know. And it's not in, like, a shallow way or a way of saying, like, oh, I'm better or I'm this or I'm... But if that's the way that they choose to move, then you got to let those people be together so that they can hurt each other, right? Let the players play with the players. You ain't got to play that shit. Like, you can get out. And I feel like my Empress, this Ace of Swords for you, like, I'm sorry, but your person might even be, like, a little interested. And that's on some bullshit. Because you're just like, I know who I am. I'm not going to deal with this shit. Like, and I'm going to call you the fuck out. And if I see you doing this. Like, it's almost like you wanted my attention. You got it, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, you might even roll up to your person's job. Or you might roll up. Like, there's something like that. Like, you're just... You're pissed. Look at you. You're like, hell no, bitch. Who the fuck? Because you know that they know about you. But if that's the thing. If your person is not the one that puts a stop to it, then your person's allowing it. And I feel like they might actually know. Like, that this person's trying to flirt. Motherfucker, then say some shit. Say no. Like, what? I don't know. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords with the 3 of Cups. You might notice this at a party or, like, please do not say anything. If you see this at a party, Taurus, like speak up and say something to call this person out on what they're doing. They're so used to doing the bullshit because this person might even be married themselves, or like something like that. This could, for some of you, this could also be a friend. You guys might be at a wedding or going to celebrate something, and somebody says some fucking like crazy ass shit to you, shit that they shouldn't say. I also feel like someone is trying to block an offer from being made. Like if your person's trying to propose to you or trying to make you their girlfriend or trying to make something a little bit more serious, whoever this is trying to block it. Like I could just feel you really pissed when you find out what this person's been up to. And I feel like you're about to find out, and whatever is meant to be yours is still yours. Whoever this person is, they haven't been able to take shit from you. So don't worry about that. Like don't even think about it, Taurus, cuz I feel like it's gonna get to you. But if you let it get to you and you let it enter your aura and you let it, like, it's kind of like they're throwing leeches on you and you're letting them into you. Like just don't give it the energy. This person is very toxic, and this person likes to play around with the game. They might, the fucked up part is they might not even be actually be interested in your person. They might just want to, like, to see if they can take this person from you. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like who the fuck are these bitches? I don't get it. I will never get it. I don't get. Alright, I'm gonna stop. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. But I don't understand. Why? Seven of Swords. Exactly. Exactly. I was waiting for this fucking card to come out. Like, because I could feel it all over this bitch. Lies. Lies after on lies on lies. This might even be a guy. It doesn't have to, but still a bitch. Like, he's acting like a bitch. It's just, ugh. It's so gross. And, like, why would you want to share your juices with somebody you know? Like, ugh. How weird. Sorry, I know if I'm sorry. I'll stop. The moon in reverse, they might even offer to start like an affair on the down low. This person's wild. Fucking wild. Nine of Swords. They don't know how to stop thinking about you. This person thinks that they're in competition with you, but they don't even come close. Like not even, and it's not on, again, it's not on like your whatever, but if this person wants to act like this, like, can put this person in their place, because I feel like the reason is because they've been able to get away with it for a while. This person actually goes and connects, like, with other people's partners, and maybe they do it because they're married themselves. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just saying like some fucking stupid shit here, because this bitch is dumb. Like dumb. They're not trustworthy at all. And I think you've gone back and forth about it already. So if you think that, they're not. Let them go. You don't need these type of people around. Like those are the type of people that are okay to cut off. Like and let them figure out their stuff. No judgment, no nothing. Just like fine, go do you. Cause I'm not doing this with you. Fucking stupid as fuck. Alright, Gemini. Gemini. Aw. Gemini, you guys might be going through some type of legal situation. If you are, it's definitely on your end and you are going to win. I can feel that you're nervous about it, but this new beginning that you're having. Nine of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you see, this new beginning for you is definitely happening, Gemini. You're doing a lot of healing. There's so much strength coming in. Some of you maybe went through like a small like lawsuit or something like that, but you're definitely winning your favor. If you're in the process of one, it's going to go in your favor. So if you're suing, you're going to win. And if you're being sued, you're gonna win. Like it just, or you're countersuing, whatever. It feels like you might also be signing like a new contract. Like some of you might be moving, or some of you might be getting a new job. So you're like filing all those W-2 papers and all that other stuff. There's just a lot of wish fulfillment that's coming towards you. I also feel like you don't feel like it's as cloudy anymore. Like you're gaining more clarity as time goes on, and you're seeing like how it works, like how manifesting actually works, and how the energy, or you yourself, manifests, because everybody manifests according to how they believe manifestation works. Remind yourself of that. What you believe is what's real to you, and your awareness, your consciousness, and the way that the universe connects with you. The universe has an individual connection with everyone, everything and everyone. Like everyone, it thinks differently, everyone sees differently, and that's why everyone manifests and does everything differently. And it feels like for you, you're realizing how like how that manifesting energy works for you. Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Four of Wands. Some of you might be moving into a new relationship, and you're a little nervous because this is different than what you're experienced in the past, and you're not sure if this person is trustworthy. They are, but you're not sure of it. You're also not sure what you want to do with your own life, so bringing someone else in and like having to share your ideas, and having to, like, maybe you're just used to making all of your own decisions, and now you have someone there, or you're gonna have to have or adjust that, because you're not going to just be able to make your own decisions. Or like if you want to go on a trip, you're not just going to be able to go on a trip if you want to, like solo or whatever, because you're a person. And like you might go on it might be a deeper level of connection between you and someone else, and then that's why that's going on. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Some of you might be wanting a relationship with someone, but this person isn't taking it to the next level. But the thing is, I feel like they can tell that you're not there yet either. Because if this person was offering you commitment right now, you would be a little like hesitant because about your own independence right now. So give yourself a little bit of space. It feels like if you jump all the way in right now, or if you try to just say yes to it, then you're going to be having so many questions that those questions could eventually ruin it. But what's happening right now is you're getting those questions answered before you move into the relationship. That way you don't even have to ask them into the connection. You know what I mean? So take your time. Three of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Like get ready for it. Like prepare for it. But that doesn't mean that you have to just run thinking that you're late. You know what I mean? Just go. Don't do the I'll buy stuff when I get there mentality, especially not things that you already have at home. Ten of Pentacles. Save it. Whatever it is, this could also be like a new business. Like if it's not happening right now, they're doing it on purpose. It's because the way that your manifesting energy works is if you start to get worried, then you start to move towards the energy of chaos a little bit. And so it doesn't mean that that's all you're going to manifest. It just means that that's what you accept into your reality when you become afraid. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. The Four of Cups. See, you're not sure. Some of you are also looking at life right now like you've missed opportunities. You haven't missed anything that belonged to you. All right, all of those things that you feel missed you belong to someone else. They were trying to catch up to someone else. They were not trying to connect to you. So don't think that. Like try to tell yourself like not just any key can open and lock you, can open you up. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you see, because you're trying to have your wall up against this a little bit, but no. Be ready. Start getting ready to receive. Kind of like when you're having a baby and you're nesting. Everybody needs that nesting period when it comes to their own dreams, their own babies, their own manifestations, their own everything. You need that nesting period. You need time to get ready for what's coming in. And right now you need to do that. The problem is that everything you've been getting ready for has been chaos. You get ready for the wrong things. So that's why you send yourself those moments. Those are your pre-sent moments, your presents. Like you're sending them to yourself. Okay, this is what I accept, so let me send this. And tell yourself no. What you're gonna start to get ready for are the good times, the Ten of Pentacles, the happiness, the Four of Wands, the true commitments, the true connections, stability, healing, direction, miracles, wishes fulfilled, like all of that. That's what you're getting ready for. All right, Cancer. Oh, yeah. Cancer. All right, let's smoke a little peaches. What's up, Mama? What? Cancer, I think this song goes with you. It's called Go On Girl by Neo. Don't take all from me too. Huh. Ooh, okay. All right, so I have the King of Cups, Twin Flame, the Empress, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Emperor with the Nine of Pentacles. Cancer, it feels like it's 4 people that are with the wrong people. Like, that's really what it feels like. I feel like this Emperor and Empress have now recently connected. Maybe not connected physically, but they know each other or of each other. There's some type of awareness. You're my person. With the King of Cups and the Twin Flame card, I'm just gonna call it Soul Connection card because I don't like to call it Twin Flame card. The King of Cups with the Soul Connection card with the Empress. I feel like the King of Cups is with the Empress and the Queen of Wands is with the Emperor, but the Empress and the Emperor are the ones that should be together. But this Emperor is about to offer this Queen of Wands some type of proposal when they should really be single. And this Empress is trying to take it to the next level with this King of Cups when they should really be single. Like both people are with the wrong, I mean, I don't know, I guess with the wrong people. Yeah, the song that's coming out, the mistake I made is clear. We never should have been together. Not that they didn't have to like find a reason with each other or connect with each other, but it does feel like they're not supposed to. I have the Devil here. Both connections are a little toxic. Tell me about this King of Cups and this Empress's connection. King of Pentacles in reverse. This King of Cups is not like they're emotionally stable, I guess, but they're not financially stable. This person's they don't know how to handle money. They don't know how to handle like finances. They don't know how to handle, like they know how to handle their emotions, but anything outside of the world, this person freaks out. They're not really responsible. And that's really going to tick this Empress off. Because I feel like this King of Cups is really trying to make something happen with this Empress. Might even be faking who they are a little bit to try and trap this Empress. But 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is coming out for everybody. Knight of Wands with the World. I mean, this King of Cups wants to like change who they are for this Empress so that they can be with this Empress. But that doesn't mean that they're going to be able to. They want to do it for the Empress. And when you change for another person, it's never permanent. The problem is that when this Empress stops doing it for this King of Cups, this King of Cups is going to go and turn right back into their old ways. And then it's going to hurt this Empress. And this Empress is going to be like, fuck, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. And then it's going to go into clarity and then they're going to break up. Like, I feel like they're trying to make it work, but this Empress keeps having to convince herself to stay. And if you have to keep convincing yourself to stay or talking yourself into staying into a connection, then that's not meant to happen. Tell me about the Empress. Seven of Pentacles. What I say is because of the energy. Seven of Pentacles is investments. It's like your time, how much time you've put into something, how much investment you have into something. So this Empress is going to invest the hell out of this, like into this King of Cups. Like, I'm going to turn you into an emperor. You're going to be this emperor. Watch, if I just keep watering, eventually you'll be there. But this King of Cups is going to actually go the opposite way. Like, I can tell that they have a desire to be that person, but Five of Cups, Two of Swords, Knight of Cups with the World, it's not over yet. Like, the way that they think, the way that they, like, all of that, it's over for now. I guess that's what I'll say. It's over for now, but it's not over permanently. And this person is a little bit sad about not being able to really connect with other people or not really being able to entertain other people. This Empress is not a texter. They're not big on, like, maybe they're good at communication, but words of affirmation is not their thing. Like, maybe that's the least, like, that's their last love language, right? Words of affirmation. And I feel like this person, they struggle a little bit, and the relationship is not, as much as I mean, I'm rooting for y'all, but you wouldn't be happy. Neither of you would be happy in the connection because you're not with the right people. Tell me about the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and then the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel bad because it feels like if this King of Cups, I mean, not King of Cups, King of Wands and Emperor keep connecting, this Emperor is going to end up hurting this Queen of Wands. Like, it feels like it's very romantic right now. That's why this Emperor is confused, because this Emperor thinks that he's actually in love with this Queen of Wands. He thinks that there's a lot of romance there. He thinks there's a lot of connection there. Like, he thinks about them all the time. They text all the time, or they're always communication. Like, this relationship is a little bit different. It's not as unhealthy as the Empress with the King of Cups. This one down here, but it is more lustful. Like, it's more about the sex than anything else. They both know that the connection is not that deep. It's pretty shallow. And they both know that their feelings are not that deep for each other. Again, they're pretty shallow. But it's, I mean, not to say that they can't create something later, but it just doesn't feel like there's meant to be anything now. Like, I feel like both this Emperor and this Empress are meant to connect at some point, and it feels like they're going to they're going to be aware of each other at some point very soon. And if that happens while the two of them are in a relationship, it might not come with the success that they're looking for. I just feel like, I don't know, that was a lot. I could also be reading, like, maybe if you haven't met your Emperor, if you haven't met your Empress, a part of it is because they're still dealing with someone else, and that's their situation. All right, Leo. I love this one. All right. All right, messages for Leo. Oh. I'll leave it right here. Just feels right. Oh, my Leos. I wanna just give you guys a hug and like pet you guys a little bit, because I could tell you're really going through it. I'm sorry, Leos, but you're about to get your miracle. God always has your back, like always, 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 and you don't have to be afraid. I could tell that right now you're under a lot of pressure. Maybe school or like money, or it feels like there's a lot. Nine of Wands with the Three of Swords. Some of you also feel a little betrayed by the universe. Like, why am I here? I feel so emotional right now. Why is the Three of Swords with the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Three of Swords with the Nine of Wands here? The Fool. There's a new beginning here, Leo, that the universe is trying to get you on. They're about to help you have a fresh start. Don't worry. Some of you feel like it's never going to happen, and I'm just going to keep getting stuck here, and I haven't been here in a long time. Some of you haven't. Okay. Please understand that right now we're practically back in 2019. All right. This energy whole thing, that everything that we're going through, it's practically 2019 again. All right, so anything you were going through in 2019, any type of like emotional dealings, any type of financial loss, like whatever you were doing back then, you're going to be, and I don't want to say tested, you're not going to be tested, but you're almost going to go through very similar situations. But remind yourself that right after you went through that, you achieved your breakthrough. Leo, right after you went through your low moments, I also heard 2017, so for some of you, you could be back in, like, your energy could be back in 2017, 2019, and it feels like you're about to achieve, you're about to get your blessings. The Magician with Temperance, what you've been working for is coming. Don't worry about it, Leo, it's coming. I promise it's coming. I know that it's hard. I can feel your fear. I can feel you trying to hide away like a scared cat. Like, but you're not. You're a fucking lion. If you don't roar, I swear to God, because I will punch you in the face. You better roar. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, my Leos. I love you. Tell me about the Fool. You just feel so stuck. Some of you could be dealing with something like from the law, or maybe there's some type of like hold on your money, or like, yeah, maybe they're withholding your funds, like, so maybe you're being garnished or something. But I just heard for some of you, what's it called? Child support is kicking in, and they're taking everything, and you barely have anything to make it on, and it's just very intense because you feel like you're not gonna make it. But my loves, look at this. Oh, look how God's gonna fucking come in for you right now. There's gonna be justice. There has also been energy that has been sent your way so that they can block this money from coming towards you. All of that is backfiring, and the energy may be hit for a little bit, but the universe is going to bring you justice. They're watching. And I think that I get here again, there's like that energy of how did I get here, but you're not saying anything. You're being very obedient. You're just like, okay, fine, I'll flow. Like, I'll flow. The card Justice with the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about and then Saturn and Leo. Leo. Yeah, as soon as I feel like as soon as Saturn goes direct, which is on the 22nd, 23rd, I feel like that's when things are going to start changing for you. You need to let somebody go. There is someone here that is blocking your success. Let them go. And it's not like they're actually standing in your way, because you're not making any decisions, because this person keeps sucking energy from you. If you still allow them around you, if you still somehow that they're still in your presence and your energy, if somebody else is winning, it's because they're sucking the energy out of you. People are meant to grow alongside of you, not meant to take your energy and then take it for themselves and win off of your energy. But if you're trustful enough, in which I feel like Leos, we could be a little naive sometimes when it comes to people and how they use us. Like, because we're so easy to like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, we don't have a problem helping other people out. We don't have a problem doing for others. That's not our thing. We're not, people like to say that we're, that we're that we only like to think about ourselves, and that we're very jealous, and that we don't like, yeah, we're bullshit. That's bullshit. We're like that with people we don't like. So I tell people all the time, like, nah, if a Leo doesn't like you, that's how they treat you. Then yeah. So I mean, they don't expect you to do anything for them either. So it's not like, you know, Leo's just gonna treat you that way and then ask you for something. A Leo's gonna treat you that way but not ask you for shit either. Like, so you don't got to do anything. There's no connection. Like, why are you mad? You know, like, I don't know. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. But this person makes you feel really small. I feel like your intuition has been telling you a lot about this person, but you haven't been listening to it. And because you haven't been listening to it, you're quieting it down. Every single time you don't listen to it, you turn down the volume. So the more you turn down the volume, if you're not just going to not listen to your intuition about your person, you're going to not listen to your intuition about everything else that's going on in your life that your intuition is trying to warn you about. Also, remind yourself that the way that you eat has a lot to do with how you feel and how you listen and how your intuition connects to you, because your intuition lives in your stomach. And if you don't like eat the right foods, or if you keep I don't know if eating late actually affects your stomach. I've read so many things that say that it doesn't, and I read so many things that say that it does, so I don't know. But for some of you, you might be eating late and it might be affecting you personally. You know, I don't know if it does. I don't know how that works. But maybe it does for some and it doesn't for others. And some of you are also, I want you to do like detox teas or something like that, so that you can cleanse your energy, your stomach out, because the cleaner your stomach is, the easier it will be for you to feel. And if we eat a lot of junk food, if we want to, or we crave a lot of junk food, that's our ego trying to block it out. Like, so that we can continue to listen to our ego instead, because our ego and our intuition are not at war, but it's kind of like the devil and the angel. Because the devil is trying to like take care of, like, the, you know, like the movies, little shoulder angel and devil. Yeah, the devil's like your ego trying to warn you and certain things, like trying to make you afraid of certain things so that you don't get hurt, and it can keep you alive. And then your angel tells you the truth, so, which is your intuition, because your intuition is the truth. Just listen to it. You're about to receive your miracle, Leo. I promise. Like, it always comes in when we finally surrender. I also feel like a lot of you are being tempted to ask for help. You have to ask for help. You are not meant to do it all by yourself, Leo. And you're going to see how your people rise up for you. Like, it's going to be very, very touching. So let that inspire you. All right, Virgo. Watching them move. Let's see. Virgo, I think this is your song. It's called Worst Case Scenario. Somebody could be realizing that they lost someone for good this time. Like, yeah, somebody just feels like, nah, I lost them for good. Like, we're not gonna be together anymore. And some of you might be thinking about this person with someone else, and it might be driving you a little crazy, because you're thinking about how much you enjoy this person's company, how much you enjoy this person's like energy, how they take care of you, how they are with you, how they touch you. I just picked up, and now you're gonna be I don't know, maybe try not to do that. It doesn't, if somebody is with someone else, if somebody is connecting with someone else, then that's just your sign to move on. Are you allowed to miss them? Yes. But should you torture yourself like that? No. For what? Remind yourself that your ego is the one that's putting those pictures inside of your head, Virgo, so that you do not become afraid. So that you cannot go back. Like, it'll put those pictures in your head so that it can tell you, like, you're not allowed to go back to this person. See this. Look at this. You're not allowed to go back to this person. And so a lot of these negative thoughts of this person are going to come up. Your ego is going to tell you, fuck them. This person's bullshit. And, like, you hate them and you never loved them and they just played you and all this other stuff about them. That's torture for you. It doesn't do anything to them. It doesn't do anything to get you to move forward faster. It doesn't do anything at all. That's just torture. So it's unnecessary. I want you to remind yourself, like, it's okay for people to split up. It's okay for people to go their separate ways. And if some people want to get stuck in certain situations, it's okay for them too. It's not okay for you. That's all you got to say. It's not okay for me. But all of that, if they want to do it, if that's how they want to handle life, if that's how it's okay. I'm over, like, I'm not going to, yeah, I feel like that's going to move you into your winning energy. 10 of Pentacles. Family, wealth, inheritance, success. Some of you might be actually getting like some type of inheritance, or you're getting help from family and you're realizing your family has like your back, or really has your back. For some of you, your birthday, people gave you money. Queen of Wands. For others of you, there's someone here that tell me about the Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a connection here that's over. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, though. Somebody could have also gotten back with someone else. The thing is, okay, Virgo, I feel like it's this King of Cups that was left out. I think that this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands came together. And if I'm being honest, it's almost like someone was tired of accepting like a small offer, and they went and found someone that gave them something better and gave them, like, I don't know, just treated them the way they actually wanted to be treated. The Six of Pentacles. It was an even trade. Like, I'm giving as much as I'm receiving here. There's no games here. Like, it's a vibe here. We're connecting. And I feel like this King of Cups is having a really hard time looking at it. And like, because it's over between this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands and this King of Cups. But this Queen of Wands went and found the person that matches her a little bit more. Tell me about the connection between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. I feel like it's still new and they're both really nervous about the relationship still. I think that this Queen of Wands is still somewhat attached to this King of Cups, doesn't really want to release, but they know that they have to. Like, they're not happy with this King of Cups anymore. This King of Cups causes more anxiety than they cause like happiness. And it also feels like this King of Wands is very patient with this Queen of Wands. I don't think that they're together just yet. Like, maybe they haven't even slept together, but this King of Wands is a really good friend to this Queen of Wands. Like, this King of Wands is becoming an outlet for this Queen of Wands. Like, they're quickly becoming one of her favorite people. And this King of Cups is like, I'm hearing the song El Malo. No, El Perdedor. I'm sorry, El Perdedor. And it talks about a song like, I saw someone coming in, but I didn't notice that I didn't think that they would take you away from me. I didn't think that anyone could take you away from me. Like, I thought you were mine. I thought I wasn't ever going to lose you. Like, I thought I didn't have to worry about that type of thing. And now someone else took you, or someone else won you. But it's not like a winning. I think that this Queen of Wands did completely end it with this King of Cups before she went into this connection with this King of Wands. But I think that this Queen of Wands is ready for, like, that type of happiness. Yeah, so the song, you guys, you might also communicate a lot through music. The song that's on right now is I Can't Make You Love Me by Tank. And it feels like that between the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Because the Queen of Wands show me the connection between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Show me the connection between the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Five of Pentacles, feelings of lack. This queen never felt like she was getting anything from this King of Wands. Like, she actually felt really used by this King of Cups. Like, you don't really want anything serious with me. You just kind of like want to use me, or it's convenient for you. This Queen of Wands felt like this King of Cups would look at her like, you're just convenient, or you're just, yeah, it's so, something like that. Like, she feels really bad because this Queen of Cups this Queen of Wands really wanted to connect to this King of Cups. Like, really wanted to connect. And I think that she feels really sad about it. but she also sees her worth now. She's coming through as the Empress. And that's how this King of Cups views her. This King of Cups views this this Queen of Wands as an Empress, as someone that, like, I do want. Then why did he treat this Queen of Wands like that? Seven of Swords is I'm saying that. This King of Cups treated this Queen of Wands like shit, even though he saw, like, her worth. Why? There might be a little manipulative. The Magician came on. The Magician likes to manipulate the energy so that it can come out exactly how they want it. How, like, they don't want to lose, so they fight for, yeah, Three of Cups. This King of Cups maybe also like to connect to other people, or they like to party a lot. They like to drink a lot. They like to do stuff like that a lot. And that's not this Queen of Wands' type of thing. I'm hearing the song, holy shit, Virgo, you got a lot of songs. I'm hearing the song, Hey Lover by LL Cool J. I think that's what it's called. But the part where it says, besides he drinks too much and smokes too many blunts, and I be working out every day thinking about you. Oh. Yo, the other day, never mind. That song, okay, I'll tell you guys a little bit. Never mind. Never mind. Where'd the other one go? I know there was two. Oh. I want to tell y'all, but I don't. Alright, let's start with the Hermit. This Kingdom of Cups is healing from a lot. Like, they're doing a lot of soul searching. So it's not necessarily that they don't want to be with this Queen of Wands, and that they don't like or appreciate or love this Queen of... I mean, I'm not going to go as far as to say love, but they care a lot about this Queen of Wands. But they don't trust it. Like, they don't feel like they can trust the whole situation. And now the problem now is that this King of Cups is going to be like, I knew I couldn't trust you. You already had somebody there. This King, I want to make it very clear. They are not together. This King of Wands and this Queen of Wands are not together. This is somebody like a companion that came in and is helping this Queen of Wands go through her stuff, because this King of Cups completely fumbled the bag. Like, they dropped her. They dropped this Empress. Like, this King of Cups didn't appreciate it. They decided not to go after it. They were too afraid to offer them something serious, or to at least make it an even trade. They were too afraid. They didn't want to give anything that they felt like they weren't going to get back. But that's the bullshit part of it. Like, what do you mean? Like, how are you going to want something, or this? Because this King of Cups expected this Empress to give a lot more, but they wouldn't give more. And it feels like here with the... Like, they're going through some shit. I get it. And I feel like this King of Cups knew that this Empress was very understanding. And so they kind of just went with it. Oh my God, yours went long. Holy shit. All right, Virgo. That was your reading, Libra. How long was yours? Was yours like 15 minutes long? That's what it felt like. All right, Libra. Judgment with the Lovers. I just heard distant lovers. You might be connecting to somebody that lives like far away. That's too many. Oy. I'm hearing the song I Choose You. Who sings that song? I Choose You. I can't remember. I Choose You though. So I have Judgment with the Lovers. There could have been a relationship here, Libra, that was on hold. Maybe it wasn't on hold, but it wasn't going anywhere. Like, it was just... It wasn't doing anything, and you were starting to question if it was even something worth trying to connect to or investing into, because you felt like nothing was really happening, or yeah, nothing was coming of it, is the feeling behind it. I have the Hangman with the Ten of Cups. The Five of Wands. Alright. Keep dropping them. I'm gonna put it back because I can't tell like the way that it fell, so let me do it again. King of I just heard King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Empress. Damn you, this Empress keeps coming out every fucking reading. Alright, so Judgment, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, Hangman, Ten of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Chariot. So yeah, so there was a relationship here where people, maybe you guys just maybe like took a little pause, or maybe you were just wondering if you should keep moving forward. I feel like almost like a moment of judgment, if I'm being honest. Like you two kind of paused the connection to see what you wanted from each other. Like, okay, I know I want this and I know I want that. Are you willing to give me this, and can I give you that? Like that type of energy. And it feels like with the Lovers, the Ace of Wands. Tell me about Judgment. The Hierophant. So I feel like somebody came back and is like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for a commitment. I'm ready for a serious relationship. I'm ready for, but it's like there was a little pause there. Tell me about Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment. Yeah, the Moon. Like you both went in and clarified a lot of things with yourselves. I feel like you took your time. You took your time to really figure out like what was going on with you guys, and like what you wanted, the type of relationship that you wanted. I feel like you two are picking each other. Like maybe there was some time apart for you guys to really figure out if the other person was what you really wanted. And it feels like that's what you're getting now. You're realizing like, no, I do want them. I do want to be with you. Like I do want to connect. Tell me about the Lovers. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Because I feel like in the beginning, the relationship didn't feel secure. They didn't feel like it was built right. Like you two maybe lied to each other a lot, or maybe put up like a different idea of what the person was really like, or something like that. It feels there was just some dishonesty. Maybe like they're gonna tell you the truth, or they're gonna talk to you about something, but it's hard. It's a little hard for them to tell you. Maybe they're gonna tell you about a relationship that didn't work out between them and someone else. That kind of gives you an idea, or a better idea, on why this person responds to you the way that they do, or is afraid of relationships the way that they are. Tell me about the Ace of Wands upright. The Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands. The Sun. What about the Knight of Swords? I feel like either way, Libra, you're moving into happiness with this person. I know that it seems a little scary. I think you two are gonna, it does feel like you two are just going to choose each other. But you two have been carrying a lot of burdens, like along from past relationships or past situations. And it seems like that's like slowing down now. You both maybe needed to be single for a little bit longer before you two could actually like come together. Because it feels like maybe they were still wrapped up in a situation and you were still wrapped up in a situation. So now that you're coming back together, you're not connected to anyone else anymore, but it does feel like that space between the two of you was really necessary. I know that it caused a lot of anxiety and it caused a lot of pain, and it maybe even brought like some type of resentment on, but it does feel like it's going to start to feel better. Now, I think you two are finally creating the Ten of Cups with each other, because you both are like that I want to choose. You're the person that, like, I really do want to be with, and I don't care what other people think. I don't care what other people say, because I think that for a while, somebody was listening too much to what other people think. When people listen too much to other people, I feel like they have a hard time accepting that they're their own adult. So they still somehow live in like an inner child body, like where the inner child doesn't know if it can make decisions because of how many times it was stopped from making a decision. Children are very if their entire childhood they're not allowed to make any type of decisions, then when they get older it gets really tricky. We're not the type to just learn like that. We're creatures of habit. So if your child is doing something, it's not going to be something that you're going to be like, oh well, when they understand they'll stop. That's not how that works. Like, that's not how that works at all. Like, we are the ones that are responsible for changing that around. Tell me about the Hangman. I'm looking for that. Say the prayer, because only God knows what I'm gonna do. I remember I was like 9 years old singing this song. It used to be one of my favorite songs. I had no idea what it was saying because I didn't know like I barely knew English back then, and I didn't know a lot of the songs and a lot of the words. I mean, and so I would just sing along to the words, and like I would know how to like mimic them and do all that, but I never knew what it was. But now that I know what it means, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe I was 9 years old screaming, "You're contagious, touch me crazy, give me what you got." Like, what the fuck, Abby? I feel the same with because the first Tupac song that I ever learned was "I Get Around." And so I used to sing that song in like second grade, like really loud, like round and round and round. It was so bad. And then especially the part where it said, well, if I couldn't have a silly rabbit, why you sweat me? I used to say that all the time. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done sharing. Tell me about the 501. Oh, good times. Yeah, it feels like somebody has that. Like, I don't know how to make my own decisions. I'm just going to wait for you to make them, The 8 of Cups, desire for more, but they're not willing to speak up on it. And that was their problem in the past. They wanted something a little bit more serious with you, but they didn't know how to tell you. All right. Scorpio. I know. We canceled R. Kelly, but I can't stop the music. Okay. We just don't sing his parts anymore. I'm just kidding. Alright, Spirit, tell me about the Scorpio. Peaches! Scorpio, God is so good. Like the universe, soul, spirit, all of that, whatever you pray to, whoever you pray to, not whatever, I'm sorry. It's amazing, and it always works in your favor, but we have to understand that. Okay, I'll give you guys this thing. If there is the devil works through fear. The devil attracts to you because of your fear. Because when you're afraid, you're not worshiping, you're not feeling the energy of God, you're the Most High. You're feeling the energy of, I don't know how to explain it. And I don't want to offend anybody else's religion, so I guess I'm just going to say it the way that I believe it. And if it goes against anything, I don't mean it. Know that I respect your beliefs and everything that you believe and all that. And I don't want to push my beliefs on anyone. I just kind of want to give you an idea of what's, like, the energy of what's going on. So hopefully nobody gets offended by this. But when you live in fear, you're practically worshiping the devil, because that's the energy that you're bringing towards your body, towards just in general, like all the time. It's not even just like a worship, but it's like a giving the energy into. You're working. That's because when we work off of fear, that's who we give the energy to. That's what, if there is an energy of fear, if there is an energy of God is love, then the devil is fear. right? So then we're moving in that direction of hell regardless already if we continue to stay in the energy of fear. Like, trust me, I know that it's hard. I know that it's easier said than done to, like, get away from that energy. But I had a Scorpio tell me this today. Thinking about it doesn't help. Thinking about it over and over again doesn't help. Drinking it away doesn't help either. 3 of Cups. And I'm only saying that because there's the beer bottle. Some of you might be spending time or trying to spend time with your friends, trying to distract yourself with, like, other people. Or some of you might even get along better with your partner when you're tipsy. So that's why you do it. But it's not going to get any better if you keep moving in that direction. The thing is, when we're drunk, we're still afraid. It just gets suppressed, and then the alcohol takes over. Remember, alcohol is in its own, and it's its own entity, like it's its own energy, and so that energy takes over. And once again, we are not in control. The purpose of life is for you to be the one in the driver's seat and the one that gets to decide. But when we become afraid, then we allow fear to take over and tell us what to do, which is which is the devil. I mean, and again, in my, we allow that part to, because the more afraid we become, the more power we give to that, right? Pride is the devil, the ego is the devil, all of that is the devil. And when we're afraid, those are the things that we choose to move off of. Though we don't choose it, we don't move in love when we're afraid, you know, like, and when we do move in love, that's how you know you'll reach enlightenment, because nobody can trigger your energy that way anymore. 9 of Cups. See, the universe is letting you put down your baggage. Like, and it's going to feel like a wish fulfillment when they do it. And you're not going to feel like you want to keep drinking or like you want to keep distracting yourself. There's a lot of bottles here. The 9 of Cups is also a drinking card, like an alcoholic card. Especially here with the 10 of Wands. The Devil, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Wands with the Moon. And for some of you, people around you don't even know that this is a problem that you have. You can't do it alone. You're not meant to do it alone. If there's an addiction that you're battling with, Scorpio, please let someone know. Some of you might be drinking a little too much, and maybe it's just because of right now. Maybe you're just going through a lot of stress and you're telling yourself, like, I'm allowed to drink a little more. But like I said before, we're creatures of habit. Those are those things of us, like, I'm just going to do it for a little bit. No, if you do it for 6 weeks, that's all. If you do it for 21 days, that's all your mind needs for it to become a thing. And once it becomes a thing, once it becomes matter, once it starts to matter to you, it becomes very difficult to dissolve matter, to bring it back out, like to take it out of you. Be very careful with that, Scorpio. For some of you, this also has to do with food. Some of you are telling yourself, like, well, I'll just eat this every once in a while. But when it comes time to eating it, you can't stop yourself, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and then you do it again. And it could be like late night cravings. Not that it's bad or it's gaining. I need y'all to understand that your mentality is your reality. So if you're sitting there thinking late night eating is going to make me fat, then guess what's going to happen? Late night eating is going to make you fat. And the problem is that you're sitting there cursing yourself and not even realizing that that's what's happening. Like, if you could realize that that's not your reality and that's not the truth, then you could do what you want and it won't affect you in that way. But if you go into it thinking like, oh, this is gonna, like, I'm so ashamed of myself, I can't believe I'm doing this again, I can't believe I'm falling back into this, I can't believe I'm doing, then all of those I can't believes and all of those I fears and all of those I'm afraid or this is gonna happen, and then, oh my god, like, all of those moments are gonna turn into something negative. The universe is trying to help you, like, figure out how to get out of that now so that you don't have to keep going back into the same, like, cycle of that. So you don't have to keep carrying the things that you've been carrying around, because the moment you release that, you're not going to feel the need to suppress it. It's almost like you're trying to take medicine because your back is tired as fuck because you're carrying somebody, or you're carrying something. Put it down and you won't be tired anymore. Then you won't need the medication. It's kind of like that. Like the moment you put down what's hurting you, it's not going to hurt you. You're not going to need to numb it anymore. Or the moment you heal it, or you give it time to heal. The problem is you're also not giving yourself space and time. Because people keep opening up the same wound, and you're mad because you're letting them. Let it heal before you expose it to the world again. That way, when other people try and cut through it, they're not going to be able to. Okay. Because people are on some bullshit right now, Scorpio, so be careful. I could tell they're going to try and trigger you. Nah, don't let them. Tell me about Sagittarius. 111.51 for my Saggies. What's up, Saggy? Saggy, be careful. Some of you might be feeling vertigo. You're like really dizzy. You need to drink water. I have the Fool. Oh, my Saggies. I'm getting so much pain in my heart chakra. Ah, too many. Hi. This song might be for you, Sagittarius. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Or Always Love You. I don't know exactly what it's called, but especially this part. And I hope life treats you right, and I hope you have all you dream of. And I wish you love. Aw. Damn it! Why do I keep falling? Queen of Cups. Could be connecting with the Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Could be two feminines in a relationship or two women in a relationship. It doesn't have to be, I'm just saying. The Fool, the Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. It could be possible that the two of you might be in a feminine energy right now. You two might be going back and forth about connecting with each other. There's a lot of back and forth between the two of you. Like, either way, you're having a fresh start with each other. Like, you're going to have some type of new beginning with this person. The Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I just feel like if this connection is going to be able to happen, it needs to be balanced. It needs to be even. It needs to be like, yeah, it needs to be equal. And both of you need to water the plants. Like, because it just kind of feels like if you guys take turns, like let's just say you are the person that waters the garden all the time, and then you give this person like, okay, let's start taking turns. Every other week I'll do it. And then you start to do that, but then you start to notice your flowers are looking a little bit more dull. Like there's something going on. Like this person isn't watering them. And so you give it a little bit more time, and then before you know it, the whole thing is dead. I feel like you're trying to ask this person to do something with you, like water the garden with me, but they won't do it with you. They don't want to work for it. I feel like they don't want to work for it because they don't feel like they could do it, if I'm being honest. They feel really insecure about their abilities, especially when it comes to love. Tell me about the Fool with the Queen of Cups. Like, they want a relationship with you, but they don't want anything to change. Eight of Cups, Judgment with the Two of Cups. Yeah, they just want to be able to come back to you and nothing changed. Like, don't ask me for anything to change. Let's just be how we used to be. Let's have fun. Let's go do this. Let's go. Like, but let's not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person's going to come in and just out of nowhere send you a message and try to communicate with you. Six of Pentacles. They're going to try and give you It's like the two of you don't want to say bye, but one person wants to work on the relationship, but the other person doesn't. Like the other person wants to work on it as far as like getting back together. Like, yeah, let's get back together, but let's not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about why we stopped talking. I don't want to talk about why we didn't why that happened. I just want to come back and just like, let's just be friends again, or let's just connect again. Like, stop making it bigger than it is. Let's just leave it like that. And the other person's not comfortable with that. The other person's like, nah, I want you to tell me, like, what the fuck? Like, why are we not talking about it? Or why don't you want to talk about it? Why is it like an issue for you? Like, my mind, I don't know. It feels like one person's not really respecting the other person and how their mind works. Because they're just like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. You're good. Like, just don't think about it anymore. We're good. But the other person's like, I'm not good. I'm still thinking about it. And I can't. I'm not just letting it go. I don't want to just let it go. Like, I want to know what's going on. I want to know why that was the response. Tell me about the Four of Wands with the Eight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. See, one person just wants to come in and rush in, and it's a little annoying. I can see why this person's a little annoyed, because this person's coming in like, hey, I'm here, be happy. I came back. I don't have to come back. Like that, this person's, I don't know, I don't like it. It's a little bit narcissistic. This person's like, stop, like, we don't need to talk about why I left. We don't need to talk about this. Let's just enjoy me. And the other person's like, look, I get it, and I am enjoying having you back, but I don't want this to happen again, and I need to like clear my thoughts about it. I mean, the thing is, that's also you trying to figure out like if you could trust this person or not, but that answer should already be answered before you even accept the offer. You know what I mean? That should be thought about now. Like, start thinking about if you could trust this person, because there's a part of you that believes if this person proves to me that they understand what happened or why this happened between the two of us, then I will know that they know the truth, or they know how to, you know what I mean? But that's not true. Yeah, if I know, then I know what to get ready for. But if you feel like you can't trust this person, just don't waste your time, please. Don't waste your time. All right. Aquarius, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. That one hit. Aw, Capricorn, this song is your song. Nobody Knows It by me. Nobody Knows It by, is it Tony Rich Project? I can't remember. Maybe it's Babyface, or maybe they both sing it, but nobody knows it but me. Nobody knows it. Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. Aw, Six of Cups. Judgment. Five of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, the Magician with the Hangman. The Devil with the Two of Swords. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. So there's an Emperor that's taking their time and making an offer to someone that they love. Like, there's a very intense love for this Queen of Pentacles here. But there's also a lot of drama here. I have the Five of Wands with the Four of Swords. Like, this person goes back and forth. They know they want to make an offer to this Queen of Pentacles, but what's stopping them? What's the Four of Swords? They're just waiting. Three of Wands, maybe even for the right words. I think they're going to end up sending a message very soon about how they feel and stuff, but they are holding back for now. And it feels like once they clear up a little bit more of their own emotions, like they figure out exactly what you see, because now my throat chakra is cracking. The moment they figure out exactly what they're feeling and get ready for their own emotions, then they're going to be able to be honest with this Queen of Pentacles. But as of right now, this person struggles a lot with honesty. Or like connecting and telling the truth, or about their feelings. They don't lie about other people. They just lie about what they feel. Because this Queen of Pentacles can't read this Emperor. They can't tell, like, what do you want from me? Because this Emperor hasn't made it clear. I also think this Emperor is struggling with financially, so they might be a little feeling like they're not capable of being with this Queen of Pentacles or taking care of this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Emperor. Because this Emperor is a protector, and when they feel like they can't do it, they feel really depressed. Seven of Cups. They think about, like, what type of future are we going to have if I can't even take care of you? They carry a lot. The Star. Clarified by the Six of Cups. There's going to be healing in this, though. So if there's been a little bit of a pause, it's because this Emperor has been really confused. In my Queen of Pentacles, if you're feeling like your person hasn't, like, if they don't care, like they're not moving fast enough, or like you feel a little like you can't read them, or like they don't want you, or like it's all in your head, I promise you it's not. Like, it's not all in your head. It's true. Like, this energy that you feel for your person is really real. The Temperance with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a slow reconciliation, but it is a reconciliation. But I like that. I like the slowness, because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that shows up with something stable. The Knight of Cups moves into it too quickly, too excited. Is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords moves into it without thinking about it. And then the Knight of Pentacles is like, now I'm going to take my time and make sure that you're the one I really want, so that I don't hurt you. And I feel like that's what's happening. So if it has been slow, it's on purpose. Yeah, because it's cooking, like, I don't know. It's kind of like that saying, the best meals take the longest to make. Very true. Ten of Pentacles. All right. For some of you, I think Aquarius, I'm just going to jump into your energy, because I can feel you really tired, but maybe you just had a lot to do. But it feels like if you lay under a tree or under the sun or under something, and you kind of just let yourself doze off, like if you have a backyard, or if you have a porch, and you're willing to like lay out there, put a bunch of like a blanket or something, and then like lay there and just let the sun hit you, or like sunbathing for a little bit, I think it would really help you and like get your energy up. I just feel like you've been really tired, and I feel like the sun will help. Or maybe get into water, because as soon as I got into your energy, I wanted to take a nap. Some of you might be feeling like that a lot, like I want to take a nap, or I'm so tired. Like, I want to go out, but then when I make plans, I'm too tired to go. And you're even wondering, like, is there anything wrong with me? There's nothing wrong. You're just not, you're not listening to your own body. Oh my God! I love this song. Oh, this song would go with you too. This one is for sure Babyface, I know. Right? Yeah. I think it's called Never Love Again. But Some of you might be, okay, Aqua, some of you might be really tired because you're ignoring how much you miss someone. Like how much you really miss them. Like there's like this, you're not accepting your own, like your fault in this, and that's why it's not, or the other way around. They're not accepting their fault in this, and that's why it's not coming back together. Like they refuse to see it, but because they refuse to see it, you're not budging. Do you still think of me? And then this part, do you dream of me at night? It's like I dream you all the time. Oh my god. So no, it's called the loneliness. Ay, Abby. What's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. It's called the loneliness. Is there a song called what I said? I don't even remember what I said. What I called it. I suck at names. Like, people think it's a joke, but I'm really bad. Like, it's bad. I call the songs whatever they say the most. So that's it. Alright, what else? Because look, I have, oh my god, please just do it. Just say yes to this. I think somebody doesn't want to like make communication or make like a new, or have a new beginning with someone because they're afraid, but it's your own toxicity that's keeping you from this. You don't, it's like you're paranoid. You're trying to tell the universe, like, I have to keep the mask on, and they're telling you, like, take it off. You're like Buzz Lightyear. You know when Woody, like, pulled back the helmet, and he was, like, all paranoid. He was, like, he started acting like he couldn't breathe and suffocating. That's you, Aqua. Like, you can breathe. Stop it. Like, I don't know if this situation scares you, but this relationship is beautiful. The Sun, the Hierophant with the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. But there's a lot of, like, I don't know, maybe you guys might be friends. There's an energy of you guys might, like, Six of Cups. The Six of Cups feels like a friend energy to me for some reason. Some of you might see this person like a friend. And you don't want to mess it up. But it's like, I don't know. Tell me about the Six of Cups. The Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. What the fuck? Why? The Tower? What happened? What happened between you two? Well, you're my last one, so I got time. Let's see. What happened between... Why? Why is the Tower here? Maybe this person cut you off? Or maybe they blocked you from something, Aqua? It feels like they don't want to talk to you anymore. Or like maybe, or the other way around. You don't want to talk to them anymore. Maybe they disappointed you and you're like, nah, that's the last time. Like, I like you and I care about you, but the thing is, it brought down the Tower to whoever was the other person. They brought down the Tower. They realized that, like, fuck. Okay, I see it. Like, I see us. I see what we're supposed to be. I see that it was my own paranoia that was stopping us from being able to be together. Because somebody like blocked a beautiful new beginning because of their own heartbreak and what they've been investing into, and like yeah, I also think that they cared more about outside attention versus like the attention of just one solid person. They wanted more of like, oh, I'm going to get attention over here. I'm just going to go get attention over there. Versus someone that's more stable in wanting something serious. It's really sad. Because it feels like somebody realized, like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just accepted that. Someone feels like they're also getting older. So they're, like, they feel like they're getting older. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Like, maybe they're just like, oh, well, I don't want to get with anybody. And then they get scared that they're getting older and that they need to get with someone and settle. And then, yeah. It's weird. I think that this person's just used to being by themselves. Tell me about the King of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They're a runner. This King of Swords is a runner. They like to make all kinds of excuses on why they shouldn't get with anybody. But I feel like they can't make them with this Queen of Wands. Oh, sorry, not Wands. Pentacles. Yep. They're going to make an offer to this Queen of Pentacles. It's like they're realizing, like, it was my own shit. Like, I was the one that was really afraid of this connection. I wasn't supposed to be afraid. Like, I do care a lot about you, and I want to be able to, I want to be there. I want to connect to you. I want to feel this with you. Yeah. That's intense. Alright, my loves, I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. That was fun. And I actually did it. And now we're at 30 minutes. Fuck you. Alright, bye, my loves.